Welcome to the Rehm booth here at Nepcon Shanghai. I'm joined by Ralf Wagenfuehr, or should I say Wagenfuehr?
Yes, correct.
Which is, you're the plant manager out here in Germany.
Here in Dongguan plant for the Rehm Thermal Systems, yes.
Correct, okay. Which, although Rehm is of course a very well-known German brand, you're actually very well established out here, and in fact probably producing the majority of the products for the company.
Yeah, actually, definitely our market share in Europe is very well known in automotive, and here in Asia we have, especially in China, grown over the years. So also now we have a big market share. When I joined here for 13 years, in the beginning nobody know Rehm, even don't know how to spell Rehm. So now everybody recognizes Rehm as definitely as a partner in the industry, SMT for reliable soldering systems. That's definitely well known now, also in China.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting story. I mean you started here in, was it 2004? So tell us a little bit about that and how you actually entered into the market here in China.
Of course, everybody know in this beginning 2003, everybody wanted to grow in the global market. We had already established our US office and US facility. So Asia was a very growing market at that time, and then Mr. Rehm made the decision, and that's, I think, as a private company, a very innovative step, but I think so driven by our customers. So definitely the market trend was go to Asia, and Mr. Rehm made that step. So we make that in the beginning from 2003, the first establishment with a joint venture, up to 2007, which is then driven us to limitations by if you bring more and more technology and your customers are here, but you're limited on certain product range, you cannot react. So Mr. Rehm made a decision to end up the relationship between the joint venture and come up in 2008 with our own setup in Dongguan. We have moved there to the own facility, to the own invested company. That makes us capable to move all the designs from Germany without having some trouble in the design issues, or well known in the China market that design movements from to other local companies. So we are capable to bring all the design from Germany into our factory, and that we have done continuously. So we have expanded our ranges. We have from 1 to 2 series expanded now to the whole portfolio of Rehm. So we produce from the reflow soldering system of all 3-4 series we have in the market. We also produce fast firing system, dryer system, vertical dryer systems for the mainly automotive industry and others. So that is makes us happen that we can really beat to the customer with what they need, what they have in Europe experienced, and what we also should have to our customer here. Okay. So that makes us capable over the years.
So you say that obviously the design is coming out of Germany, but having such a big footprint here and such a presence here, you get a lot of feedback from the market here. But so I believe it's a two-way street. That the German engineers come over, design engineers come over here every 3 months, and you exchange information about designs and improvements, etc.
Yes, correct. Actually, Rehm is a technology-driven company. It starts from Mr. Rehm. By himself, he is involved in each product. That's his philosophy. So he wants to be involved, and that's good. He wants to be to the customer. He wants to make the whole company understand this, what is the need and how he see it. So this is why, as a technology-driven company, from him, we do the exchange frequently. So we have new design innovations. We can here see a different kind of market field as in Europe. We do consumer electronics for mobile phone pads, the laptop manufacturing. That's a totally different industry. On the speed-wise, we don't have this in Europe. We have different kind of shift usages. Yes, we also have in Europe 24 hours, but here 24 hours means a little bit different. So the loadings, everything is higher here. The maintenance are lower, so we have a lot of experience, and I think we have followed our customer requests. We do in the beginning suggestions. We bring up this to the German team, and finally, over the years, we establish our own R&D team here in China now with own design. So we do also partially the design here for the series, but everything goes back to Germany. So everything is still under Mr. Rehm's decision and engineering team in Germany. So this is why we have often an exchange. And I think this makes us strong and stable to not lose the original things and Mr. Rehm's idea as well in the engineering-based in the technology, that we are very engineering-based to follow on the German original design, the original ideas, bring it up to this industry and the customer needs. And the cultural mix between, say here, the more faster and the more speed, and in Germany the stability, I think is really a benefit to the customer.
Yeah, definitely. But as you say, being based down near Shenzhen, the decisions are a lot more immediate, so you need to be able to react a lot more quickly to customer demands.
Shenzhen, well known in China, is fastest city, okay? Yeah. And I think this also drives us that we can make quick decisions in Shenzhen, and we bring up the team here to make much more innovations, changes into the machine more quickly. We prove this, it works here. We get approval from Germany, and then they don't have to do the whole R&D work in Germany. Mm-hmm. So why they don't have to bring it in their environment, so we can test it here right away. We have the customers which follow us to do that steps, and when we have new ideas and the customer new requests, we talk openly what's our steps to do, and if they agree, we can do this changes integration to their requests much faster. Right. So that is a big benefit to us.
So let's talk a little bit about the actual products and the product mix. I mean, virtually all the metalwork is done globally here in China, but a lot of the key components still come out of Germany.
Yes, as all our series are manufactured here in Dongguan, as well they're sent worldwide to all our customers. That include America, South and North America, Europe and Asian countries. All we must have all our parts compatible to all our service centers. So we have in all our locations we have service centers with spare parts. So we must make them fit. That means we cannot bring our own design inside here for some we call it key components. So motors, gears, special components like rails, this kind of things, which is definitely all 100% from Germany. Yep. And even say a mix of our cables, so for our stability, so we all get this from the German manufacturers. Mm-hmm. But of course the European manufacturers do a lot already in China, so we can make use of their manufacturing places here in China. Mm-hmm. That's also good. A lot of suppliers which manufacture in Germany doing stock in here, so they follow also the trend going to Asia. That's good. Mm-hmm. I think it's the same as our customer do with us, and our suppliers do with us as well. So that's good. So finally, our machine, definitely the main key parts, all the high strength part on the transport adjustments, motors, even the fan motor, the heatings, all from a foreign supplier. So that I think makes us also more stable than the others.
Gives you the ideal mix.
This is why we don't drop a certain quality standard. We don't drop down. We don't want to go with direct local suppliers. Or when we go, it takes us a long time to make sure it's the right partner. As well, the design approval and the whole thing takes us years. So that is, we are a little bit slower, but I think we are more stable.
Yeah. Now, Ralf, you've been here an incredible 13 years. So you must have seen a lot of changes here in China. Tell us a little bit about the strategy and how you see the China market developing for Rehm.
I think it's periods. The market here is in kind of periods. So in the beginning, it was the people like to do everything. It's go to computer manufacturing, consumer electronics, and after 2011, 2012, the laptop manufacturing nearly went down. So it goes to iPad, telephone manufacturing. Now the biggest trend is automotive. So it's kind of periods, the main industry going through it. Definitely our luck is that we have gained all the industries, and we have shown that we are capable to supply all the top 10 suppliers of this industry, and makes us also stable for on when we started with this industry. But it's kind of a main time frame for them. So it's now the laptop business is nearly nothing. Yep. This moment is to have a lot of mobile phone manufacturing, iPad manufacturing, and automotive is rising very strongly. So that's the kind of periods we're going through in China.
No, it's certainly true. I mean, automotive seems to be driving a lot of the manufacturing with companies around the exhibition here. But Ralf, it's fascinating to see what's happening here at Rehm, and thank you for telling us a little bit about your activities here in China and joining us today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.